1250. Are you withdrawing this request?
Let me get, Your Honor, my name is Francisco Canseco. Mr. Montalvo is the counsel of record. He is on a honeymoon and on vacation on the other side of the world. He sent an email saying, go ahead and I approve, put my signature, and I think part of the documents there will show that. And what we're substituting for is Mr. Montalvo for myself, and that is what the order is in front of you. It is very important that we do this because we've got a TRO pending, which is the next matter that we're bringing up here. That is of urgency. My client, Mrs. Jamie Malakeen, is present, and we have submitted a declaration under Texas Civil Practice and Remedies Code 132, which is in compliance as the first part of the statement so indicates, and it is signed by her.
Mr. Canseco,
yes,
one moment. I signed the order granting the substitution of counsel, so that's signed. You can get a copy 3 to 5 days, and I've indicated above Mr. Montalvo's signature that was by email. So if there's contest, you'll have that email chain. Northside Independent School District is represented by counsel. They have an attorney's firm. Have you reached out to that firm?
No, I have not. I've attempted to, and there's been no callback.
Who have you attempted to reach out to?
I'm sorry, their local counsel, their firm. I asked for the attorney that's representing the Northside Independent School District. I cannot recall the name of the person because none was given to me. My client has been denied access to the school for not wearing a mask. And she has 2 twin daughters that are in Strauss Middle School. And she cannot go to the games, she cannot do anything because she was given a warning by the police from the district that she cannot be on the grounds. And anytime she goes there to pick up the kids or be at the game, they haul her out physically because she was not wearing a mask.
Tell her to put on the mask. I'm not gonna grant a TRO. You can submit a request for a setting, you can submit an order to appear, but this is not going to happen on an ex parte basis. This is a subject of a contested hearing, and until such time, please advise your client to follow the rules of the Northside Independent School District.
With all due respect, Judge, can we go on the record for that? Because I think I need to feel this.
Linda, we're taking a record on 2021 CI 21250. The case is filed in the 285th. The attorney for the petitioner is Francisco Canseco.
Yes, ma'am.
The court is now calling for the record, cause number 2021 CI 21250. May I have announcements for the record, please?
Your Honor, my name is Francisco Canseco. I'm the attorney representing the plaintiffs, Mrs. Jamie Malakeen, and her 2 children, that she's been denied access to any of the school properties for not wearing a mask. And she
Thank you, sir. One moment. For the record, we're in the virtual courtroom of the presiding court, admitted by our Texas Supreme Court, and as recommended by the Office of Court Administration in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. So, sir, you're here to request a TRO against Northside Independent School District on an ex parte basis. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. What are you seeking?
Your Honor, we are seeking that a temporary restraining order issued enjoining the school district and its superintendents and all of its employees, teachers, agents, officers from not permitting or from stopping to permit in order to permit my client access to the school for purposes of seeing the needs of her daughters or students there. She was physically ejected 2 times from the campus, one time for not wearing a mask, and another time because she had been given for not wearing a mask a warning, and many correspondences when she begs to get back on campus to go to her children's athletic activities, she is denied access and physically withdrawn. She has been immunized with 2 vaccinations, and she had COVID, so she has immunity, and she also has a doctor's excuse for a disability and not wearing a mask. There is an order from the governor.
And this request, and I'm sorry, Mr. Conseco?
Yes, ma'am.
The request for the TRO was submitted with an unsworn declaration, is that correct?
No, it was not. It was submitted with sworn declaration and also sworn affidavits attached to the original petition, or to the amended petition, I should say.
All right, and that's all on file with the court?
Yes, ma'am, it is all on file.
All right, anything further?
Your Honor, and we're asking that imminent harm will continue to be suffered by the children and Mrs. Marroquin for not having access to her daughter's school or daughter's activities, athletic activities.
And the
We have
evidence
not
of the
had
imminent
time to
harm?
contact the
And
attorney for the
Mr.
district.
Conseco,
Yes, ma'am.
I thank you for making that announcement.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowledge that the Northside Independent School District has an attorney retained, and they have not been provided notice of your approach to the court, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and what is the evidence of the imminent harm?
The evidence of the imminent harm is that for every day that goes by, my client is not able to attend to her children, pick them up from school, go see them at their athletic activities and things like that. So that is the imminent harm. She is the parent, and the school has absolutely no authority to do so, especially after the governor's order saying that Texas
Mr.
should not
Conseco?
require masks.
What is the date of the hearing that you're requesting?
The date of the hearing that I'm requesting is 14 days from now, but I'd like to have it jumped up higher if that's the case, if I can get counsel involved. But nonetheless, my objection still stands to the any denial of this TRO.
Sure. What's the date of the hearing that you're requesting?
The 28th of October.
All right. The request for a contested hearing on the requested relief for October 28th is granted. The request for ex parte relief is denied. Please submit an order consistent with the court's rulings. Anything further for the record, Mr. Conseco?
Thank you very much. I want to also say for the record that my client, Ms. Jamie Marroquin, is present here in Zoom.
Okay?
May I speak, Your Honor?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
The relief has already been denied. And the relief for the hearing, once the attorney is noticed, is granted. Anything further for the record, Mr. Conseco?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We're off the record and you're excused. Thank you. You'll submit the order consistent with the court's rulings to Civil District Presiding at bear.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure it has the COVID fiat, because we're still doing court by Zoom.
Guess not. I don't even know what to say. She didn't even want to listen to him. She didn't even let me talk. Keiko's calling.